Is INSUP making you proud? Is he making NA
INSUP is
proud?
playing well. He's playing well. I mean, he got a win against Sheik. I want to see him take this series, though.
Yeah, otherwise that would be the end here for INSUP and Cruncher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of these guys, of course. Whoever advances here will face the winner of Hawk and Cash and Knof and Lildisi, which will be the next match. I'll be streaming here. Two Swedish teams, two all Swedish teams are taking part in this. We also got Thousand and Star Shaped, who I believe are taking on Death Note and Blade.
Death Note and Blade is an interesting combo.
Yeah.
Dual human.
Especially,
I'm gonna be
I wonder what the 2-on-2 is gonna look like.
Yeah, I'm wondering if one of them will off race for the 2-on-2.
Probably not, I think. Human players were too proud to off race. Only Infi and TH don't care about anything. But
They both, oh excuse me, they both scout the correct direction. So we see Shaky scouting to the left, INSUP scouting to the right. They basically identical openings. So no,
Sheik.
INSUP is not going graveyard.
Yeah, and Sheik's going Death Knight Fiend, and INSUP's going Lich, playing it old school.
Oh, INSUP is playing Lich. I'm kind of surprised.
Do you know how many undead I've seen with Lich Gargoyle versus Lich Gargoyle and ghouls and stuff?
I know. I actually hate that matchup. I hated watching that matchup.
Really?
It felt so stupid.
I don't know. I feel like when I watched Fourth play it, I was like, okay, this is beautiful.
Those air matchups, it all depended on like landing the level 2 Nova and like how many gargoyles you were able to hit. And in those air fights, like you would see like 80 food versus 80 food, and the fight would be over in 2 seconds because the gargoyles just shred each other. I don't know. I didn't like it. In general, mirror matches aren't that great. I like to see differing strategies in the mirror matches.
Yeah.
So actually, that's why like last game was great. Last game was fantastic, and this game is already off to a good start because they're doing different strategies. So we see the Lich Ghouls like you mentioned from INSUP, and we see DK, early DK, late Fiend coming out from Sheik. Early tech too. Early tech from Shaky. And a little skeleton harass coming out from Sheik. Oh, and is he gonna get one of the acolytes?
Looks like it.
He needs to move it to the left. Move it to the left.
He's
busy.
busy.
My goodness. Yeah.
He's busy killing ghouls. Oh my god, he gets a surround. What? No, okay, that's not.
These ghoul kills are pretty big too.
Yeah.
You see, Sheik is already trying to reproduce the ghouls that he's losing. And INSUP's defending well with the Nerubian Tower.
Dude, there's even an acolyte of INSUP fighting acolytes of Sheik. Look at this. Look at a bit of a civil war over there.
Oh, and Sheik canceled his tech. That's pretty big. Nicely done by INSUP. Forcing the cancel of his tech.
He's got a Nova.
He does have a Nova. Let's see how much damage he can do with that Nova. And he's sacrificing these ghouls. He's doing a ton of damage. Takes out another ghoul with that Nova. Chasing down another Echo. And is that going to be the end of the harass? Feels like he's pulling back now.
Okay, I hate this matchup.
And INSUP is bringing 2 more ghouls in from his base. So if he wants to keep this pressure on Sheik does have his Nerubian Tower up.
I think maybe, like, INSUP's very good with surrounds. He might just aim to try and get a surround on the Death Knight.
Oh, I love that coil! Waking up the creeps, and that's gonna kill them!
Oh my god, and he got the XP! That's so sick. He got
the last hit.
He was trying to buy boots, I think.
Yes,
and he didn't even get them, because I think I don't know if he didn't have the gold or something, but...
He decided he intentionally didn't want to TP. He was trying to suicide to the creeps, but the DK ended up getting that last hit.
A player's forces are under attack.
So DK is sitting at a happy 0.7 experience bar right now. I actually don't remember what the Lich was at. I think Lich was at 0.5 or so.
Yeah. Wasn't level 2 yet. He didn't get to kill much. Oh my god, Sheik is so annoying with his skeletons.
No, he's at like 0.6, 0.7.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not,
That means
not level 2 yet.
Yeah, that means he got a ton of
Player's
kills
forces
in the base of Sheik. And we do see that graveyard coming out now. Nice, the ghoul takes the last hit on that skeleton, giving him just a little bit more experience. Sitting at 165 now. DK sitting at 137, so very close in experience. Tech-wise, halfway done on Sheik's side, about 75% done on INSUP side. So Tech is slightly in favor of INSUP, but still very, very close game here.
Forces are under attack.
Is he gonna go for the Nova Surround here? Nova Surround?
Okay, he wanted to get close enough to be able to do it.
Yep.
If those Finns get too cocky, yeah.
Nice patience here from INSUP.
Sheik's very careful. He just shoots and he starts running every time when he sees the ghouls running towards him.
Yeah, smart plays.
Oh my god, these skeletons are so frustrating.
Oh, the skeletons are gonna get another Echo kill.
Yeah, that's...
he has 5 mining though. That doesn't
Yeah, he has 5 mining, but experience-wise, like, you can't be letting that happen.
Yeah, and that DK does get level 2 because of that Acolyte kill.
INSUP going for a bit of creeping here. What are you hoping for here for item, you think?
So it depends if he's doing a Fiend transition True Shot. Devotion Aura, I think, is actually really good.
I think Robe of Magi.
Robe of Magi is awesome. Yeah. Can you get Devotion Aura from this one? Yeah, I think
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Bracer, kind of bad.
Yeah, kind of bad.
Oh, he didn't attack his own ghoul with the one ghoul that was injured, so INSUP loses a ghoul here on the lab. But he's so close to level 3 now.
Unintentional.
Oh my god, these acolytes.
Do some damage.
He needs to use his ghouls to fight these skeletons.
Yeah, INSUP might cancel this.
Oh, he's gonna lose that one acolyte. It's been cornered.
INSUP might have to cancel this tech. INSUP's so close to level 3. If he was level 3, he'd be decimating this fight. We see the DK coming out now. Nice coil on the ghoul that was low, saving that ghoul. INSUP going for these surrounds. Shaky is wiggling his way out. Instantly using another coil, saving another low ghoul.
Player's forces are under attack.
There are these 2 low ghouls. You see Sheik's doing a good job of focusing down these low ghouls. Another coil coming out from INSUP. INSUP is basically just going for these surrounds.
Yeah, and he's not attacking in the middle of all of it, so she keeps attacking and killing ghouls. It's so bad for INSUP now. 25 supply to 33, these fiends still going strong. And you have to guess, yeah, the Lich is on the way behind this. Tier 3 is on the way for Sheik, who's now looking really good in this game.
Just because of that little engagement right here, Sheik is in a pretty dominant position right now.
Oh, there's no coil for a little bit. 72, 73. Okay, one Fiend's finally gonna fall.
Oh, that didn't give him level 3. Oh my, I thought that was gonna give him level 3.
Yeah,
6
what the hell?
experience off. Oh my goodness.
Trying to block off the Fiend, but doesn't quite get it. Even a skeleton would give him level 3 now, but there is none.
Yeah.
Oh, he's blocking that.
He's blocking. He's not gonna get it.
Oh my
god,
god, this
goodness.
is
Player's
really
forces are
frustrating
under
now.
attack.
Super frustrating from INSUP's point of view.
Especially, I mean, ghouls are supposed to do well here at this stage. But
Yeah.
somehow Sheik was moving across the map and doing really well with these.
Thing is, ghouls only do well with that level 2 Nova. The idea is, usually you're able to get that level 3 Lich pretty easily. Getting access to that level 2 Nova, which level 2 Nova plus ghouls, you can kill fiends. Level 1 Nova plus ghouls, you don't kill
Player's
anything.
forces are
So,
under attack.
really unlucky for that Lich not being able to get level 3. I don't want to call it luck, because it's not luck, but he was sitting at 6 experience away from level 3 for a very long time.
Yeah. I think not fighting the skeletons that were in his base with the ghouls that were there was a big mistake too, for sure.
I agree.
Oof, that ghoul. 1 HP. Sick escape. Gets a greater healing, one of the best items here.
Yeah, greater healing, fantastic item.
He's gonna keep the Rune Bracer, looks like.
Player's forces are under attack.
I mean, your heroes are not supposed to get nuked that much, I guess. But maybe down the line. He keeps that for the Death Knight or something. I don't think he keep it for the Lich.
And INSUP just dinged tier 3. Shaky also got tier 3, so they both have access to that orb now. We're looking at 42 food against 38 food, so food count slightly in favor of Shaky.
A player's
And
forces are under
INSUP going for this creep. So it's turning into this 50 food creep fest that I was talking about at the, before the game even started. This is more how I expected the game to go. Basically, neither player wants to stop creeping because creeping in this game is very strong. So essentially, they all just continue creeping like forever. But Sheik is playing on the offensive. He wants to, and he's going to get a Fiend as a result of his aggression. So well played by Sheik, moving across the map, picking off a Fiend in rally, getting that much closer to that level 3 lich that I mentioned is so
A
important.
player's
Yeah,
forces
Sheik's on
are under
45 supply against INSUP's 40, so seems like he really wants to fight. INSUP needs to move his ghouls back at home.
His ghouls are taking heavy damage, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hit. It looks like he has a lot of wood right now. Actually, he has a good amount. He's 300 wood, and he's already tier 3, so he probably won't need too much more wood, but either way, you don't want to give up those wood ghouls.
Ooh, INSUP has his Dark Ranger in the fight earlier than Sheik has his. He almost got a statue there.
Putting heavy damage on that statue. He was going for the block with the level 2, with that level 2 DK. He's going to end up using the Greater Healing Potion, bump that DK back up to full HP, and now we get into this Fiend battle.
Yeah, they both silenced one another. He's going for the surround. Oof. Okay, doesn't quite get it. But now, there is only 3 Fiends for INSUP. There is 4 for Sheik. And he already has 2 statues.
And an extra statue. Yeah, the extra statue is pretty big. That means he's constantly getting health and mana on all of his units. The extra statue, I would argue, is even more important than that extra Fiend. That statue is so low. If he can get in range with those, it would be like 1 round of attacks with his 3 Fiends plus that orb. But he's going for the Fiends. He's not
but the coil of INSUP is only level 1.
Yeah,
so that Fiend didn't get healed much.
Oh, and he's pulling the ghoul into the fight. That ghoul just drops instantly. Both players making use of the Skeleton Wand. DK getting real low. INSUP making use of his Black Citadel's cold slow tower. And we have an A-bomb out on the field for INSUP, but that's going to drop very, very quickly.
Yeah. No, correction, we do not have an A-bomb.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I always think like human units are like really bad against undead, but then I see an A-bomb in Undead Mirror that gets targeted with Orb of Corruption, and I'm like, okay, everything's bad basically against Orb of Corruption.
Orb of Corruption, even after the nerf, is so ridiculously strong. It's crazy.
INSUP keeps re-engaging with less. I think he's kind of running out of units now.
It's not looking good. He's now at about a 15 food deficit. Sheik could probably just sit here and push his advantage continuously, forcing INSUP to buy items, using his advantage to force INSUP into fights he doesn't want to take, and which will eventually translate into the win.
Yeah, Sheik's already on 50, feeling very comfortable now. He starts
player's forces.
improved creature attack, gets a temple, 1 more ziggurat as well. He's basically about ready to break supply already. And INSUP's wood economy has been wrecked. The one wood that he has, the one ghoul that he has back at home, he's not even mining anymore. So he's gonna have some serious wood troubles here in a second.
And what that wood trouble is going to translate into is he's not going to have access to Banshees. So even if this does end up going late, if we look in Sheik's space, he has his temple about 50% finished, giving him access to that anti-magic shield, which is super important late game. And INSUP isn't going to have access to that. So kind of we're seeing the snowball effect come into play here because Sheik is at an advantage and it's just continuously snowballing into more of an advantage for Sheik. I don't really see a way out of this for INSUP. And a statue falling there, and INSUP is going to call the GG.